This is Solo P1, Solo P1. Welcome to the match preview. And this is how, let's get this off the screen. Basically, we're going to do our player lineup. Toto Hammer does the player predictions. And this is what we're here today. But we just saw an amazing match just now with Arsenal. What an amazing match. I'm going to bring in Toto Hammer. Toto Hammer, how's it going, bro? How's it going, bro?
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. Just making sure my mic and everything's all ready and all that.
It's a bit loud. Turn your mic down a little bit, bro.
Oh,
just a little bit, just a touch.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. So what?
Yeah, so what do I think about? Well, the game coming up, Nottingham Forest. Look, it's another one of those, just like Arsenal, Southampton today.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on, slow down. I was going to talk about. Yeah, did you watch the Arsenal game? And what do you think of it?
I did watch the Arsenal game, and it felt like a cup final. It felt like a cup final, man. And when it came to the second half, when it was 60th minute, 70th minute, I feel like I was watching Liverpool play. One of those awkward games where we think we're going to score, we can't score, and we miss out all those chances. And yeah, that Valencia, Wally Walcott scored the first two, then Arsenal put one back, and then Southampton scored another one. We've made it 3-1.
Walcott.
And then Saka, and then who else scored? Odegaard to make it 3-3. And it was a really good game.
Yeah, but I think Arsenal's blown it now. I think that might be Arsenal's chance gone. Even before the match, I was thinking, okay, just say if Arsenal would have won, they would have beat them. And then they've still got to play City at the Etihad. It's going to be a tough ask for Arsenal. I think this was a must-win for Arsenal. I think all Man City fans wanted Southampton to win. I wasn't sure about this game, to be fair, because Arsenal's beaten. They've been on a little slide since they played us. That game they should have won against West Ham. They blew that one, and now they've got a draw now. So out of 3 games, they've only got 3 points. And I think Man City now are salivating. All they've got to do now is win their games in hand. So I know this is the Liverpool thing. I just wanted to talk about the Arsenal thing briefly, to drag a bit of time out. I didn't want to just do the player ratings and just say, see you later. I wanted, to talk about the Premier League. Who do you think is going to win the Premier League?
Yeah. Look, City's in a driving seat now. Look, City's got 2 games in hand. The first game in hand is against Arsenal. I don't know who the clues at second game in hand, but they've got 2 games in hand. So if they win their 2 games in hand, they'll be a point ahead of Arsenal. Depends how Arsenal perform. If Arsenal win the next 2 games or whatever, Man City is still in the driving seat.
Yeah.
Because the game in hand, and I think their team is in better form, in my opinion. They drew against us, they drew against West Ham. Now they drew against Southampton. 3 draws. But City has just been winning. Yeah. Non-stop. And they're ahead of him. They're ahead of him in goal difference. So there's another advantage there.
Yeah.
Master new skills.
I know. So I just think that
that.
Go on.
I was gonna say that's my brief on it.
Okay, so my opinion on it, I think Arsenal, I think they've dropped sort of vital points. This should have been a must-win for Arsenal. It should have been a must-win, and I think they've blown it. Arsenal. See, the team is quite young. They're not really used to this situation. Leading the Premier League, in front of the Premier League. They're not really used to it. Man City are. Man City, that team has won the league, been there and done it. Minus Haaland, but it's Haaland. I think Man City is definitely in the driving seat. What I thought was interesting, what made me laugh, is when they kept saying on the commentators, Sky Sports, saying that it's still in Arsenal's hands. How is it? How is it in Arsenal's hands? It's not in Arsenal's hands. Arsenal have 5 points. They've got 5 points clear. But Man City have got 2 games in hand, and plus Arsenal have to play at the Man City's ground. So I think it's in Man City's hand. It's in Man City's hand now. It was in Arsenal's hands before, but not now. If Arsenal would have won, maybe you would have had an argument. Maybe you would have had an argument over that being Arsenal, maybe in a driving seat or maybe drawing. But now Arsenal draw that game. They're not in the driving seat. It's Man City, and I think Man City's gonna win the treble. I don't want them to win the treble. I know Man United fans don't want. I know Man United fans don't want them to win the treble. We know that, but I think Man City's gonna win the treble. I think they're gonna. I don't care. I think they'll beat Real Madrid in the semi-finals, and I don't care if they got Inter or AC. And I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna win. Just coming now, breaking news. Roberto Firmino has agreed a deal to join Barcelona. What did I say to you, Toto?
Oh.
You see what I said? What did I say to you, Toto?
You said he's going to join a Spanish team.
It's going to be either Real Madrid or Barcelona because of the weather and it's slow tempo football. It'd be perfect for him. He could spend 4 years at Barcelona. He's agreed a deal to join Barcelona. See? I knew it. I could see it coming. And the language as well. It'd be perfect for him.
Yeah.
How old is he now, Bobby Firmino? How old is he now?
30.
31, 32. So he's still got a few more years left, especially in the Spanish league. The heat's going to be good for his bones. The heat and plus the slow tempo football. The Premier League football, and especially the way Klopp plays, it's up and down, up and down, up and down, isn't it? So what do you think of that, Toto?
Look, I think it's a good move for him. It's a good move. He played in the Brazilian league.
Yeah.
Played in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And now he's moving on to a different league, the Spanish league, which is, more slow tempo football. And I think it'll be better for him in Spain since of the weather.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be good for him.
Wow. So
new club. We'll see what he does.
What you think? What else do you think you'll fit in?
Yeah, I think. Look, I know they got Robert Lewandowski in their strike force, but I think Firmino would be good squad depth for him. It would be a good squad depth for Barcelona.
Yeah,
and I think it's a good move. So if Lewandowski's not playing, Firmino can play.
I think they both play.
Who says that Lewandowski can play?
Who says they both can't play?
Or they could play 2 up front.
Exactly,
You never know.
Exactly. So let's get into these player prediction. Players are playing. Get this on. Hello. Yeah, there we got desktop. So basically, Toto Hammer is going to pick his prediction for tomorrow player lineup. So Toto, what you going for, bro?
Well, formation as always 4-3-3 because Klopp is not going to change the formation. He's going to keep it 4-3-3. Keeper obviously Addison. Left back, Robertson. Go Robertson as always. 2 centre backs, Van Dijk and Kanate, because I think we need that. We need that class at the back, and 2 pinpoint defenders. So we'll go with them at the back. Right back, not sure it's between Arnold or Gomez. To be honest, I think Klopp's just going to start Arnold at right back and play that inverted right back.
How did we play before? You know, when we played our last game, what was it before our last game?
4-3-3. We play 4-3-3. The starting lineup.
Yeah, but I think the second half, Arnold's definitely going to come up a bit higher. I reckon he maybe.
That's why he's going to play that inverted role
in the second half.
Inverted role.
Yeah.
And may do a couple of substitutions and make Arnold go in midfield.
Yeah.
And have say a man like Gomez in right back.
Yeah.
Something like that. So the starting lineup is of course going to be Arnold in right back.
Yeah. Got it. So we've got Arnold now, Kanate, we've got Van Dijk, 2 centre backs. What we're going for now? Midfield.
Midfield. Look, I think on the right centre mid, I think Curtis Jones should play because the last 3 games.
Jones.
Yeah, Curtis Jones, right centre mid, because he's been incredible form in our games, and he's actually been putting him some good assists. And look, I'm not gonna go jump on the bandwagon and say he's a great player, he's a great player. At the end of the day, he's
There's
only
a
young
lot of
and
players.
he's only
There's a
just
lot of fans
started.
that don't like him. Believe that. Trust me. I've been on a lot of
And
podcasts, and there's a lot of
and
podcasters that
he's
don't like him. He's been there
yeah.
a long time at Liverpool, you know.
I know, and he's only I think 20, 21 years
And he's
old,
hardly
so he's
played.
just starting to get into form.
Okay.
I know because the last time he played, he was in terrible form, but now he's starting to get into form, starting to get those assists in,
Yeah.
and he's actually being an impact player. So CDM, let's go for Fabinho.
Loyal to Fabinho, you are.
I don't know because Bad Detective's injured, so I'm always gonna I would always start Fabinho.
Fair enough. Loyal. Go ahead.
Left centre mid, Steve between Thiago and Henderson. I think we're going to go for the same old tax as last game.
Thiago,
I
innit?
think Henderson will start.
Did
Henderson will
Thiago start
start.
last time?
Then
Oh, yeah, it was Henderson, wasn't it?
it was Henderson. Yeah, so I think our captain's going to start. And then second half, I think Thiago's going to get subbed in,
Yeah, we'll get
making
to
an
that. We'll get
impact.
to that.
So I think
We'll get to that in a minute.
Henderson, left centre mid.
So that's what we got at the moment. So we've got two centre backs. We got our left back first, Robinson. Then we got Van Dijk and Kanate in centre backs. Right back we got Arnold. Obviously in the second half, Klopp might push him up a bit. In midfield we've got Henderson. Left mid, centre mid we have Fabinho, and right mid we have Curtis Jones. Got to Who's your strikers?
Strikers, look, Jota has always been starting over Nunes. I think Klopp's just trying to give Jota a chance. And Jota, to me, he played terrible, except for in the last game. All the games before, he played terrible. But the last game probably gave him some confidence. But I think it's time for Nunes to start, man.
Yeah.
We've been missing Nunes for the starting lineup. And you know what Klopp's like? He's not going to start Nunes striker. He's going to start him left wing, just like he always does. He's going to play him out of position. That's what he's going to do. So, left wing, Nunes.
Okay, fair enough.
And centre forward. Reason why I'm saying centre forward, because Gakpo is really supposed to be playing on the left wing. Left wing, Gakpo should. But I think Klopp's trying to play that false nine again, like we played before.
Like Bobby Firmino.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, we got a striker like Nunes, and Gakpo isn't a centre forward, is a left winger, and we're trying to go back in that false nine. We brought a striker to get out of the false nine.
Yeah, I know. So what you going for in the middle? You're going for Gakpo.
Gakpo centre forward. Yeah.
He's going to replace Roberto Firmino.
Yeah.
That's who he's replacing that role. Go on, who's playing right now? Salah.
Right.
Salah. Mo Salah. So that's what we've got at the moment. We've got there. Can you see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's who we've got now. That's what we're going for. So that is the play lineup for tomorrow. You might be onto something there. You might be onto something. I think you might pick that, to be fair. I think you might be right, Toto. So who do you reckon the subs are going to be?
Subs, I think it's going to be... One's going to be Gomez.
Yeah.
One's definitely going to be Milner.
Yeah.
One's going to be Carvalho.
Yeah.
One's going to be Elliot.
Yeah.
One's going to be Nunes.
Yeah.
One's going to be Thiago. One's going to be Jota. And I think one's going to be Roberto Firmino.
So you might be right there, bro. You might be right. I just want to win. I know that's the obvious. Man. That's the obvious choice. Yeah. But I just want to win. I'm sick. I want to run of 5 games. You know when they call it the running in the Premier League, I want the running. I want the running of the last 6 games, all wins. And that's what I want. I know we're not going to get top 4. There's people still hoping that we're going to get top 4. The interesting game I'll be watching this weekend is Newcastle versus Tottenham. That's going to be a very interesting game.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
And I don't know who Villa's playing. Have you got access to the internet there?
Brentford.
I'm gonna have a look at the stats. I'm the
Arsenal's playing.
the remaining games.
Villa's playing Brentford.
Hold on. Calm down. So the Arsenal game, 3-3. Tomorrow we got Fulham versus Leeds at 12:30. Man United and Chelsea postponed. I know that got postponed a few weeks ago because of the cup. Crystal Palace versus Everton, 3 o'clock, and Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest, 3 o'clock. Brighton versus Man City postponed. That's good to the cup. So that's 3 games in hand now. Man City's gonna have. Leicester City versus Wolves tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Newcastle and Tottenham is on Sunday, 2 o'clock. Bournemouth versus West Ham. That's at 2 o'clock. And that's it. They're the games for the weekend. Let's have a look at the table, see where we are now. I'm going to bring this table up in a minute, bro. Okay.
All right. If we win tomorrow,
yeah,
we will go ahead Brighton by 1 point. But the thing is, Brighton's got a game in hand over us. So if we beat Brighton, we'll be draw points with Villa. So I think we will go 6 on goal average. So we go straight into Europa League positions. And yeah, but the thing is, we've got a game in hand over Villa. So we'll definitely go ahead Villa tomorrow if we win.
Yeah.
And Brighton. But Brighton's got a game in hand. We've got a game in hand over Villa, and Brighton's got a game in hand over us. So it's up to Brighton. If they lose, we will stay 7th or 6th, depends how Villa do. And yeah, I think that's the way it's going to go.
That's the table I got now. I got the table up on the screen. Can you see that?
Yeah, I got my table here as well.
That's the table there. So we got Arsenal. Look at the points, man. Arsenal blew it, man. You know, Arsenal, man.
I know.
See, this is what I was saying before. This is why I was saying before. I think it was Christmas time. I was a lot of Arsenal fans were saying, "Oh, well, we win the league. We're going to win the league." A lot of people, non-Arsenal fans, were saying they're going to win the league, and they were like 8 points clear. I said, "No. There's still the second half of the season to go." Oh, we got Cool Man in the chat. How's it going, Cool Man?
What's up, Cool Man?
Well, go on. So this is the league. So we've got Arsenal in the top. Yeah, they got 75 points. Man City has got 70 points, 5 points behind. But there's 2 games in hand. Tomorrow's going to be 3 games in hand because Man City don't play tomorrow because of the cup. There you go. It's Cool Man saying, I think Arsenal can still win. It's 75 points. I don't know. Yeah, but they've got 75 points, but there's 5 points between them, and Man City's got 2 games in hand, and tomorrow they'll have 3 games in hand. Arsenal has to go to Man City and play them. I think Arsenal blew it. I think the only chance that Arsenal could have won it if they would have won today. There's the bottom of the table.
Southampton, yeah.
See at the bottom of the table there? They were fighting. So Southampton would have drawn. They would have been not 18th or 19th. That's why Southampton were battling it. You can't trust the team at the bottom of the table, bro. You know, can't trust it, man. They're the ones that are scraping.
Always a tricky game.
Yeah, they're scraping.
Always the tricky games.
Look where we are. So looking at the Liverpool now. So basically, what you saying about Liverpool now for the chat room, so you can explain. Go.
So Liverpool, look, the only thing we can hope for this season is Europa League football.
Yeah.
I think we're definitely going to get Conference League, but it's up to Brighton or Villa to determine that. But for me, I think we can get Europa League. The Cup, 8, 7, I don't know how many games to go, 8 or 7 games to go to the Premier League. Yeah. I think we can still do it. We're in, don't get me wrong, we're in decent form. Don't get me wrong, we're okay form. And I think the players after last game, like someone like Jota or Salah, I think they gained a bit of confidence. I won't go too over the top, but look, Europa League football possible. Top 4 gone. God, don't even mention that into the conversation. if you think if you look, this is a message to Liverpool fans. If you think if Liverpool fans say we're getting top 4, listen, you must be joking, because we are not getting top 4. But Europa League, yeah. Conference League, even a bigger, yeah. And at the end of the season, I think we're gonna get see where the table is now. I think we can get 6th place.
I think so as well. I think we can get Europa League. If I get in Rio, listen, look, Europa League is a respectable league, bro. Okay? I don't care. You know what? I'll take Europa League for one season. If we can rebuild our team, and get it back the way it was back in the day, I'll take it. I'll play in the Europa League. I don't want the Conference League though. I'd rather pass on that one. Yeah, we definitely need to win more games on SL Cool, man.
I agree with you on that one. If we draw or lose, we're going to lose so many points. And
yeah. So we've got 4 people in the chat, man. Hit that like button, guys and girls. We've got 4 people in the chat. Man. Hit the like button, man. It doesn't cost nothing, man. Just hit that like button. Yeah.
So, like, we're reversing on to Cool Man point. If we draw or lose, it's over. I think I'm pretty sure I agree with that, to be honest, because I think we've got easy games coming up. So we have got Nottingham Forest tomorrow. Then we've got West Ham. Then we've got Tottenham. I think Tottenham might be a challenging game, but Tottenham has been in terrible form. Terrible. Yeah. And I think we can beat Tottenham. I think we could pull out a win of that one. Then we've got Fulham. Then we've got Brentford. That's another tricky game, to be honest, against Brentford.
Yeah,
I know Brentford's a rubbish team.
Don't matter.
Look what they did to us.
Yeah.
Brentford beat us. Then we got Leicester. We'll beat Leicester. I think we can beat Leicester. They're bottom of the league, and they're going to get relegated to the Championship.
Yeah,
I never ever thought that Leicester.
Yeah, but there you go again. This is what Arsenal thought. They're the teams. They're the danger teams. The ones that are scraping to stay in the league. You know, they're the danger teams, man. And you know how Liverpool
15th for me, we got Leicester.
Yeah, Liverpool not consistent enough. I just want a good running towards the end of the season. I want a good running.
Guess what our last 2 games are? 20th of May, we've got Villa. That'll be challenging against Villa. And 28th of May, we've got Southampton. Another relegation battle.
You see.
So...
You see what I'm saying?
I just don't want to put my mouth on it, man.
Yeah, but maybe you could turn around and say the difference between us and Arsenal is Arsenal are fighting to win the title. We're not. So the pressure's on Arsenal. Plus, they were a relatively young squad. So the pressure's kind of... There's no pressure on us. What, we're fighting for Europa. Look, I'd rather be fighting for the Premier League, or top 4.
Yeah.
So the pressure's on Arsenal, really. But I just got off and I'm going to go back to my points. Yeah, cool, man. Man City's chasing, but they're in the box seat at the moment. They're in the box seat. All Man City's got to do now is win their games. Man City could draw and probably still win the league. That's the cushion they've got now. And by tomorrow, they're going to have 3 games in hand. 3 games in hand.
And Arsenal, if you look at Arsenal's next 4 games, they are all hard games except from one. Man City versus Arsenal. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Newcastle versus Arsenal. And Arsenal versus Brighton. Look, Brighton's in good form. Brighton's got a good squad. Don't get me wrong. Brighton's got a good squad. Newcastle's got a good squad. City's got a great squad. But I think the weak link out of the next 4 games that are coming up for Arsenal, I think Chelsea's the weak link. Because Chelsea lost to Brighton.
Brighton.
And
hold on, sorry. What are you saying? Chelsea lost to
I'm going to say Chelsea lost to Brighton. And if you look at Chelsea's past 5 games, we're going to have a quick look now.
Yeah.
So Chelsea's past 5 games, they have lost, drew, lost, and drew. And Chelsea has been in terrible form. They can't finish the goals. Example like Kai Havertz from Chelsea.
Yeah.
how many open goals he has in them games and he can't finish them off. The thing about Chelsea, yeah, I think the midfield is all right. The defensive midfield, I think they're quite solid. I think the only problem with Chelsea is their forwards.
Yeah.
The forwards are no good. No good. They can't finish. They haven't got the quality. And they Havertz is a good player. And they played like Fofana and all that as a good player. But Chelsea, I think Arsenal can easily pull out a win at Chelsea. I wouldn't say easy, but they can pull out a win at Chelsea.
I think so. But man, you know that Chelsea's going to be playing out of their skin to beat Arsenal, being a London club. Another question by SL Coolman. It says Man City's got Brighton next. Well, they did have Brighton next, but it's been postponed. So I think in the next couple of weeks, Man City's going to be playing maybe 3 times in 1 week because there's only 6 or 7 games to go. So all these games might catch up with Man City. That's the thing about when you're in a lot of cup games. When you're in a lot of cup games, Brighton's in a cup game as well. This is what happens. This is what can happen. Now, Man City at the moment might be in the driving seat. Well, I think they're in the driving seat. But all of a sudden now, there's going to be a lot of league games coming quick. And that might catch up with them. But I think Man City will get through it because they've got a big squad. Toto said, Coolman says, Toto's just talking take the word out of my mouth. Yeah, Arsenal's playing Wednesday. I think, yeah. Wednesday against Man City. Yeah. Man City could win it. They could. So Toto's just checking a few stats. Yeah. So look, guys, we're here for a while. We're not leaving yet. We're going to go soon. We're going to try and drag out a little bit. Look, there's people in the room. How many people is in the chat room? Yeah, there's 5 people watching. Hit the like. It's free. You can always join in with the chats. You can always join in with the chat and get involved, ask questions. We've done the player lineup. That's what Toto Hammer's gone for. He's gone for Alisson in goals. Left back, he's gone for Robinson. In the middle, in 2 centre backs, he's got Van Dijk and Konate. Right back, he's gone for Arnold, but maybe in the second half, he's going to be inverted. So he's going to go up a bit. He's got Curtin Stones, right midfield. Centre, you got Fabinho. Left centre midfield, you have Henderson. In the middle, we've got Gakpo replacing Roberto Firmino part. And Bobby Firmino, he's got playing that role, number 9. Left, you got why do I keep forgetting that guy's name, man?
What? On the left, Luis Diaz.
Yeah, I know. He's been out that long. I keep forgetting his name. Luis Diaz, and then the right hand side you got Salah. So that's the one. That's what he's going for. Toto Hammer. So if you would go for something else,
SL Coolman says Elliot's going to play. It's only a small match. But listen, we need wins. We need wins, man. And you know what Klopp's like? He's stubborn. Look, Elliot can play. Don't get me wrong, but I think he's going to start a captain. And you just know what he's like. Even though it's a small game, he'll still start him. Look, if it was a small game, my midfield would be Jones, Elliot, and Carvalho. If Klopp viewed it that way.
Yeah.
But Klopp is going to go for the experienced lineup. Even though it's a small game like Nottingham Forest, it's not really a small game because Nottingham Forest is battling to stay out of that relegation zone. Battling. But if Klopp viewed it as a small game, and if I was the manager, it was a small game. Say like we're facing Leicester, I would start Elliot, Carvalho, and Jones. A youth midfield.
Yeah.
Just to try give him some time, play time, just to get him used to it. But
yeah,
that's just me, man. I if that was a small game like that, I would start Elliot, Carvalho, Jones, and that's just me.
Yeah, of course, man. Breaking news just come up. If you've just joined, that Firmino is going to Barcelona. Which I predicted. I thought it was going to be Barcelona or Real Madrid. But he's going to Barcelona, and I think that'd be good for him if you just join the chat room. Got 5 people in the chat room. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe. It's free. Don't worry about it. It's not going to cost nothing. That's it, man. That's all we've got to chat about, really. That's the player lineup for tomorrow. Match preview. Yeah, Curtis Jones, yeah.
Yeah. Curtis Jones will definitely start. He's been incredible for him. I know Asad Coolman's been watching the games and he knows he's been incredible for him.
I don't rate him, sorry.
I don't rate him either. I'm just saying he's been in good form.
Yeah, I don't think he has. Games. That's your opinion. Good for you, man. And I'm glad that you got your own opinion. But I don't think he's been in good form. I think basically we should try and loan him out and never bring him back to Liverpool. That's just my opinion.
But have you saw them passes he put into those games?
I saw his hairstyle.
I think he's putting some good passes and good.
But the only thing with Curtis Jones is, he's good at passing, but when he passes straight after, he gives the ball away. He's very good at giving the ball away. Look, that's the only thing with Curtis Jones.
I know, but I know he's only.
I know you like him. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. You can like him. I think
Jones is a good player.
Good man.
I think Jones is a good player. I'm saying it now. Yeah. I think he's a good player.
Curtis Jones is a good player. I think Roberto Firmino is a good player, but he's leaving us, and he's my favourite player for Liverpool. And I'm so upset that he's leaving us. After when Gerrard left, Roberto Firmino was my player. You know, it's a shame that he's gone, man. It's the end of an era. It's the end of an era.
Firmino had that finishing touch. And let's see what he does at Liga, man. I think he could be good in La Liga.
There you go.
He can fit in.
That's how cool, man. He's clever, man. Curtis can't see when his curly perm is in the way. There you go. Curtis Jones. So, this is us siding out, man. Hopefully Liverpool get a good game tomorrow. Hopefully we get a win.
Watch along.
Hopefully we get a win. We'll be doing a live reaction, so you can just hit the channel. The thumbnail's there. You can hit us a like now for the video if you're not going to even make it. But you can always hit the like. We're going live about 10 minutes after the match finishes. A live reactions and review. So let's go for the win tomorrow, guys. Let's have a good running. Let's have a good running at the end. So see you later, guys. Solo P1 Saturday nights. Before I go, hit the QR codes. Got Toto Hammer's QR code there and Solo P1's, and that's me. Our QR code. Open it and you'll see all our podcasts. See all our socials, Twitter, Twitch. Everything's there. Just scan it and then you'll get it. So see, like, that's a good.
Man.
That's a good saying. That is scan it and then you'll get it. There you go. Scan it and get it.
Rhymes, isn't it?
So this is Solo P1 Sunday night. Thank you very much, guys. You want to get the last word, Toto?
Bye.